I'm Dr. Jim Stoppani, and in this episode of Muscle and Fitness Raw, I'm going to cover the main differences between doing barbell shoulder presses to the front or behind the head. I'm going to cover how to do both versions of the barbell shoulder press, both safely and effectively. Now, to do the barbell shoulder press to the front of the head, you're going to hold the barbell in front of the shoulders. I prefer an open grip as it better transfers force from the arms into the barbell. Here you're going to press the bar straight up overhead, holding the barbell overhead for just a second, and then lowering it back to the start position and repeat for reps. The best way to avoid rotator cuff issues is to keep a narrower than shoulder width grip on the bar and press it to the front of the head. Now, to do the behind the neck version of the barbell shoulder press, you should go at it with some caution. If you're bringing the barbell behind the head, like with a behind the neck shoulder press, it's even further exaggerating that external rotation and placing those rotator cuff muscles at even a more compromising position. Now, whether you do the behind the neck press seated or standing, a couple rules you can apply to help avoid injury. The first is to use a wider than shoulder width grip on the bar versus the more narrow grip when you're pressing to the front of the head. The other tip I recommend is to not lower the barbell lower than the top of the ears unless you're using the standing version where you're allowing the legs to help initiate the start of that barbell from the shoulders to the point just above the head. Now, you want to use both versions of the shoulder press because variety is the key to muscle growth. And using both versions is going to use different muscle fibers in those shoulders and even in the middle delts as you do them. So use both versions to build well-balanced shoulders.